And what does it say about your team when you can win this type of game, score 90 points? I know the guys don't like to make excuses. You don't like to make excuses, but you're down two guys that got to be gassed, and you still outlast them and just get this one to finish the season off.
Well, I hope it says that we're a very resilient, a very special group that can somehow find a way. Obviously, we didn't defend very well today, but I give Salle so much of that credit. They were just really difficult to guard, inside and out, and they had 4 shooters spaced around Eric Murray, which is a very difficult matchup for us. But for our team to find a way to win this game, I'm really proud of their effort. And, we haven't talked too much about Scooty and Mike being out. There's nothing we can do about it. And you get a kid like Khalif who comes off the bench and does what he does. TJ DeLeo in the first half makes a big 3, and he's always ready to go. So we're fortunate to have a resilient group, and I hope that's the way we can stay.
You said you want to talk to the person who invented senior day because you don't want to get emotional, but what was it like being out there?
Yeah, again, I've said it so many different times. It's my least favorite day of the year. I mean, I don't know why you want to put yourself in that emotional state. Here's a guy like LaVoy Allen who has meant so much to this program. It's a tad ridiculous how much he's meant. What he has accomplished on the court, the amount of rebounds he's gotten, over 1,000 points. His teams have been very successful. It's an extraordinary career, and I think it says a lot about him as a basketball player. And then we have other kids, Dutch Gately, what he's given to us has been tremendous emotional support. So it was great that he had his grandmothers out there, and pretty cool stuff. But I don't need to be out there crying in my, as I'm standing there. And then we have managers who are just great people, and they sacrifice so much for the program. I'll tell them all that I love them later. I don't need to be standing out there crying like butter.
Coach, it's still special when you beat LaSalle, for obvious reasons.
Well, listen, LaSalle gave me one of the great opportunities that in my lifetime, and I'm extremely grateful for that. They allowed me to go to school there, let me play basketball there, hired me as an assistant basketball coach. I love LaSalle, and so I can't sit there and say it's any more sweet than any other win. It's really not, but I will tell you that I love the institution, and it means a great deal to me.
Fran, getting ready to go to the tournament now, how prepared and ready do you think the team is to take that challenge?
Well, I hope we're going to be in good shape. We'll take a few days rest. Obviously, tomorrow we're going to shoot around a little bit on Monday, watch some film, lift weights, those kinds of things, just to remind ourselves of how critical this next week is. But I hope with a good week to prepare, and I'm not sure who we're playing, but somebody mentioned it might be the winner of St. Bonaventure and LaSalle again. So we need to be ready to go. We'll study their films greatly and see if we can play well in Atlantic City.
And what do you think Brown meant for you, just stepping in and starting the studio? How have you seen him come along?
Yeah, I mean, I think I said it to everybody before. He's as hard a worker as we have. And I think he deserved the opportunity to play. It's unfortunate that his chance came when Scooty got hurt. But he's done everything you could ask of a young guy, and I think his future is very bright. It's nice to see. He's not afraid. He took the ball great to the basket at one time in the second half. Got fouled pretty hard by Eric Murray, and a real good play by Murray as well, but stepped up and made 2 foul shots. So we're lucky to have Aaron coming and playing for us right now.
You said LaVoy means a lot to this program, and you'll miss a lot. What's the thing that you think, what sticks out the most that you miss about him?
Well, obviously he was very good on the offensive end today. He made some great shots. He had a tip-in that was a tad fortunate. Not sure that was a design that he had, but he really worked hard and tipped the ball in the basket. But certainly his defense has been extraordinary over the years. He's seldom, again, as I've said so many different times, seldom out of position, covers up a lot of sins that we make on the defensive end. And then his rebounding numbers have been pretty extraordinary as well.
Where is Scooty?
He shot around a little bit today. He's better today than he was yesterday. I can't sit here and say to you that he's going to play on Friday and he's going to be 100%. I think that would be wishful thinking, but we're holding out hope. I feel badly for how these kinds of things affect the player. I mean, he's done about as good as he can do to handle this situation. He and Mike both but Scooty especially speaks a lot through his basketball, and that really means a great deal to me. He's had a fabulous year, and it's just a shame that he is in the situation he's in right now.
Coach, we always talk about cycles, and when you're at a school, how long you have to be there before you're placed there. Lavoie's kind of the first guy from when you came in that you fully recruited, fully played out his 4 years. Is he, when you look back 1,000 years from now, going to define your first big experience at Temple, do you think?
Well, he certainly will. I wouldn't minimize Ryan Brooks in that sense as well, because Ryan Brooks had a fabulous career, and he's the first guy that I got a chance to offer a scholarship to, and he accepted. But Lavoie certainly was, when you can get a player of that caliber to come to your institution, then you can see what it's meant to us. And he's had an unbelievable career, and I hope that his basketball playing days are long, long into the future, because he's really a very good basketball player.
And I know people have said at times that they want to be more aggressive than he isn't, but he's always seems to have stayed within the flow of the offense. Has it been as simple as just him saying, now we're down 2 guys, I have to take more shots, I have to do more, and he's just done it?
I believe that it is. I believe that he has said to himself, I got to get this extra rebound, I got to get this extra tip in, and when I'm available to shoot jump shot on the wing with 15 seconds to go in the shot clock, which may be our best opportunity to score, I'm going to take it. And I feel confident that I'm going to make it. So I think it's as much that. I think he's as cerebral a player as I've ever had the opportunity to coach. He knows exactly what his team needs. And he's very selfless out on the basketball court.
Now, Fran, do you know if he's, I know it's just rounding out to be a regular season, but has he been invited to like Portsmouth?
He has.
He has?
He has.
Okay.
He's been invited to Portsmouth and to the NABC game in Houston.
Coach, how valuable is it for the future of the program to be able to get a guy like Aaron Brown into the lineup and get experience as a starter?
Yeah, I think we talked about that maybe last week, where when we knew that Scooty wasn't going to be able to play, we talked with Khalif and to TJ and asked them and said, you know, you guys both have spent a lot of time in this program. You deserve to play right away, but we're going to need Aaron Brown to play minutes, reliable minutes. I think it's better served for him to be a starter rather than somebody coming off the bench when the spotlight is on you even a little bit more, that you have to make a good play, or really more than making a good play, you can't make a bad play. When you start, you have a little more margin for error, and I think those guys bought into it, and Aaron's done a really good job.
How nice would it be if Lavoie had to miss that NABC game in Houston?
How
nice would it be if he had to miss that game?
Yeah, it would be tremendous. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.